Pandas, 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 pandas. I got broads in Atlanta. Just end up leaning in the Fanta. TGIM pandas. Thank God it's Monday, Monday, Monday. I'm Bye Money. We are streaming here every single day live, 9:15 a.m. Eastern Time, the E-minis. I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. Hope you guys are ready to trade today. Let's let last week's woes be forgotten and washed away for this week. What word rhymes with woes and it's a positive word? Let's let last week's woes be today's grows. Something like that. You know what I'm trying to say. Pandas. Good morning. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Hope you're ready to trade. TGIM. Hey, make sure you roll over, pandas. Today is official rollover date. The expiration is on this Friday. And so the official rollover date is on the Monday before it expires. Occasionally, the volume is higher on the Friday before expiration. But 90% of the time, it's just best to roll over on Monday. We have an amazing show today. I mean, top left of your screen, we're about $2,000 away from getting busted here, and we have about $2,000 drawdown. I mean, it's enough. It's enough, especially trading one contract. But it's gonna be tough, pandas. We're gonna have to crawl our way back. We had a rough day Friday, but pandas, we're gonna let last week's woes be today's nose. You know what I mean? Nose, like not your nose on your face, but like the KNOW. Last week's woes be today's nose. As in, we're learning from last week's mistakes, alright, pandas? That's what we're gonna do. Pandas, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it today. Please, let's get it. Good morning, everyone. Make sure you guys scalp that like button. Also, drop a GM in the chat. Quick look at the daily chart. I mean, we're just on this massive channel upwards. Just bam, 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 bam. No stopping it. Gold doing absolutely nothing right now. Filling the gap on gold. Trap actually triggers on gold. Second entry short on crude. Doesn't quite fill the gap. Ooh, crude might be on a downtrend. Have you noticed gas prices have gotten significantly cheaper? Significantly cheaper. We don't get any setup here to go long, right? Looking for a fail second to short. Instead, it just goes straight up. Nothing you can do here. Hard to predict this is going to happen, but it's happening, pandas. This trap trade was a trade of day, huh? Jeez. Second entry short as well, not bad. Unfortunately, it triggers with the outside bar reversal. I mean, this is the trade that got me on stream, right? H4 setup on 10,000 tick chart, and then it fails and reverses, and that's what got me. That's what ultimately got me. Jeez. So tricky. So incredibly tricky. Again, I think my main mistakes were last week just trading too big. I'm trading like 2 or 3 contracts, but the problem is like I'm trading those 3 contracts across 3 different like charts. So it's 1 contract per chart. If you guys know, I usually use a 2,000 tick chart, 10,000 tick chart, and also the 5 minute chart. And there was a setup on every single chart, and I just felt like, all right, let's just take it on every single chart. And that ends up really hurting me when it goes against you. Um, but man, I mean, if you got a 7 every single chart, typically, I mean, you even feel more confident on the trade because you got all the confluence from every time frame. But it just goes to show, even with like maximum confluence, it does not matter. Every trade can fail. Every trade has a possibility to fail. And that's kind of why I switched my strategy to one to one, because every strategy does fail eventually. Pandas, remember there is big news tomorrow. CPI numbers, and if you want to know and keep track of all the news, especially news that I think will make or break your accounts, please join the Discord in the description. It's for free, and there's a Discord there. So if you join, you can see the trading news channel where I post every single week the next 2 weeks of news that has, especially, and I highlight the ones that are potentially make or break news events, right? What do I mean by make or break? It means that in one single trade, if news, the huge volatility caused by the news can pass your accounts with max contracts. And I call them make or break or boom or bust news events. He says, my mind immediately goes to the word, okay, hoe, like the gardening hoe. But I know that's not what you're going for. Yes, last week's woes will be today's sows. We're gonna get a setup here. Fail second entry short. Right, break a trend new low. Coming back to the previous weeks. Wow, it just opens and just goes straight down. Actually amazing. Double tops here. Very interesting. Someone Ruggers wants to know daily chart. By the way, I go over the daily charts in the morning, so if you missed it, you missed it. You know? Daily chart here. What can happen? Pretty bearish bar here. We can come back to the bottom of the channel, obviously. 20 EMA, obviously another magnet. But we've been making higher lows every single swing. And we're on the 7th swing up here. All right. We got the second entry short band that's above the 20 EMA. Shall we? Shall we? Getting ready for a major reversal here. By the way, Pandas, no news. No news today. Except to roll over. Make sure you roll over. We are on the 624 contracts, June contracts, whatever system you use. Make sure you guys are on the right one today. It's official rollover date. 3/11. Get ready, pandas. Get ready. My greedy panda bearness wants to go in multiple contracts here. But we'll stick with one. It's such a nice setup, pandas. It's actually such a nice setup here. We'll stick with one. Let's just get a win in the books. Let's just change the momentum here a little bit. All right, we're in this trade. We can go for a 2-to-1, I guess. The risk is actually quite large. 1, 2, 3, 3.5 points of risk. Should I just hold it all day, pandas? Should I just look for like 20 points? And make it a swing trade by like putting my stop loss down here? Should I swing this? Swing this one? If you want to swing it, this is the setup you have to use. You have to use this low. Swing trade it. Market just open, pandas. Might get a second entry long here. Ooh, okay. Yes. Yes. Looking for that 1-to-1 first target. All right, first target's 1-to-1 here. I always like to take it out on 1-to-1, but it's such a juicy, like, strong reversal. I may just hold it for the 1-to-2. It's such a juicy reversal. It could be like an all-day uptrend day today, and we could have caught the beginning of it. Like, you literally just never sell. You just always buy everything, anything and everything. Got a little monster. I mean, what was that? Alright, reversing a little bit here. The lesson is always take out 1-to-1. Is that today's lesson? Let's get another push up. Another push up, please. Alright, I guess we're holding it. We're holding it for the long run this time. Jeez. Ooh, that's not good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my. Pandas. 1 second.
Target filled.
Pandas, that was crazy. Pandas, that was absolutely crazy. My ninja just blew up, exploded, killed me. I ended up skunking my trade because we were up. The lesson is, Pandas, always take out 1-to-1. That's today's lesson. Oh, looks like I'm still in these trades. I hate this. I hate when that happens. My small win actually becomes a loss on all my other trades because for some reason, I guess it kind of makes sense today. Just flattened everything. I was still in that trade with all my other accounts. Jeez. Ouch. Lost 2 points because of that. It's all good. Bear bar on the 5-minute chart. It doesn't take chart. Ambiguous. Hard to tell. Okay, pushing up here with the H4 setup. Maybe I'll take a higher low here. Looks like it's getting a little choppy. Like this. Sell here, buy here. Okay, bull bar. A couple bull bars in a row. Okay, just keeps on wiggling here.
10,000 tick trap.
$10,000 tick has a trap. almost want to go to higher low here. Outside bar reversal. Not that interested in this trade. Doji bar. I'm sitting on my pause here now. It's really pushing up now. Really pushing up now.
10,000 tick trap.
Okay. The higher low does work out kind of nicely here. If I actually held, right, my 1 to 2, essentially, I will still be in this trade because we didn't get stopped out, right? Our stop loss is down here. Can't resist this, pandas. Can't resist this trade. It's going without me. Get me in there. Get me in there so I can lose it. Making a new high is what I'm thinking. Basically probably the 1 to 2 as well. Inside bar. Having a hard time doing anything here. Looks like it'll take me out. Darn. Had a really good trap set up to make that new high. Looks like it's gonna get me. Darn. What can ya do? What can ya do?
10,000 tick trap.
10,000 tick chart creates a trap or a second entry short. Takes me out. I like the trade. I liked it. Not bad. Not bad. Not that bad. Not that bad of a trade, but I got really eager thinking it will make the 1 to 2 here. But maybe just get a little too choppy. Second entry short on the 10,000 tick chart. Right off the 20 MA. Actually, it looks like a pretty good short to take here. Very good short to take here. Okay. Okay. Pushing down now. The second entry short on a 10,000 tick chart may be a good setup to take. Right, 10,000 tick, second entry short, just coming off the 20 MA. Signal bar is decent. Second entry long, 2,000 tick.
10,000 tick trap.
Such a doji bar. Trap again to the downside. Goodness gracious. Traps here, traps here, traps here, traps here. I see, is that 200 EMA on 10,000 tick? This is a 20 EMA. Also 240 SMA up here. This is just getting really choppy at this point. I may miss a really good trade here, but I just can't take it. It's too much chop. Way too much chop here. Trap trade underneath the 20 MA. By the way, Pandas, there's big news tomorrow. The big news is tomorrow. Trap trade underneath the 20 EMA. Can I take this trade? All these wicks, right? All these tails showing that we have rejection here. Hopefully push up higher. But man, this is wacky. I'm just sitting on my paws. This is way too choppy here. Way too choppy. Way too choppy. What's going on? Way too sideways. Going in and out of 20 MA. It's showing trading range. But could be breakout mode, right? Triangle essentially. Triangle that's like overstayed its welcome, essentially. By the way, Pandas, big news tomorrow. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, the CPI numbers. And I'm telling you, I mean, that's... we have something called here, make or break your account trade. And tomorrow with the news, it'll make or break, I think, a make or break your account type news event. CPI numbers, anything to do with inflation. The market's very sensitive to inflation, very sensitive to interest rates. And so, you know, the CPI numbers in general actually move the markets quite a lot. So please be aware of tomorrow. And you can literally pass your evals in one single trade, trading the news with the evals. Look how choppy this is, Pan. I gotta sit on my paws. Can't blame me for that. Cannot blame me for that one, can you? Inside bar created on the 5-minute chart. Right, this is the trade you take on the 5-minute. The 5-minute, it's an inside bar. And you just buy above, one tick above the inside bar, one tick beneath. And see what happens. All right, it's in breakout mode currently. This will also coincide with the trap on the 10,000 tick. Trap triggers 10,000 tick. Reverses immediately. We'll just wait for the inside bar to break out to the upside or downside. And then after this, you just put your stop loss on the other side of the inside bar. Okay, we're in this trade.
Trap.
So then we just put our stop loss on the other side of the inside bar. We'll take out 1-to-1 and then see if our 1-to-2 gets some momentum here, gets a little runner. Inside bar has betrayed me, pandas. It's just too choppy, right? Inside bars, I guess, tend to fail, especially when you go opposite of the major trend. Right now we're going down. We're downtrend. Oops. Right now it's a downtrend, and so it's better to enter the inside bars with trend to go downwards. So it's definitely risky to go long there. It's gonna hit me here. Yeah, it makes an outside bar, right? It's just too choppy. Right? Inside bar, outside bar, inside bar,
10,000
outside
tick
bar.
trap.
It's just not much you can do about that. Once it happens, it happens. But I'll just take the hit, move on. Jeez, big pain today. Absolute horrendous, pandas. I'm done. I mean, just like, it's so choppy, pandas. Like, I can't do anything with this chop. I hate markets like this. Can we get a good open for once, please? That's all I ask for. Just a nice open for once. I feel like I gotta crank these now. I gotta crank these accounts. It was probably better to wait for the outside or the inside bar to break with trend, which is what's happening here. But, we got eager. We're cranking it, pandas. We're cranking it. Next trade, all in. Only got about $1,000 of threshold left, which is actually a lot. It's still actually a lot.
Five-minute trap.
I don't know if I can do it today. Honestly, this price action is so terrible. So many overlapping bars. Strong bull
10,000
bar.
tick trap. He says big old gap on the regular trading hours 5 minute. What does Al say? Is encyclopedia range or a while? Yeah, it's a gap down in the range. Um, Gap down range, and then it typically waits for the 20 EMA or creates a wedge bottom and reverses. It can do a lot of things here. I'm about to trade gold right now. So much more action in gold currently. Might as well trade gold. This is horrendous. This is oil, by the way, and gold on top. Crude down here. Getting more action here on on gold futures. Pushing down. Honestly, don't know what to make of this. I'm in a trading range, so these big legs don't mean anything. Trading range indicator on 2000 tick chart says that the trading range is way down here. Could possibly be. Completely overlapping bars. Ah, pandas. How you guys doing? I mean, you guys are probably doing better than me. Jeez. Trap triggers here. Hard to tell what's gonna happen here. It's going down. It's in the trading range still. Approaching the overnight lows. Okay, nice. Hits the bottom of the trading range. Strong bear bar on the 5-minute chart. My 5-minute chart, strong bear bar ending near its low. That's important because most likely there's fall through, and if there's not, that means that most likely trading range. Background playlist. If you look in the description, you can find it. It's just a lo-fi hip hop radio. You know, the one that has 14 million subs. Just a small little channel. We're actually bouncing off the bottom of this trading range a little bit here. I got one more bullet, pandas. I got one more bullet, and it's a bazooka. Which way should I go? What should my trade be? Fourth push down. Higher low maybe setting up here. Curious to see what happens. Ooh, okay, pushing lower. Nice, nice. I'd like to actually test the overnight lows. That'd be nice. Weekly lows way down here. Very far down. It makes sense that we test the weekly low or the overnight low. Strong bear bar ending on its nearest low on the 5-minute chart. We get one tick away from testing overnight low. I don't think I'm gonna go long until we actually test this overnight low. We're one tick away from it. Okay, another push down towards it. Don't quite get there still. Amazingly. Okay, we finally test the overnight low. Curious to see what happens here. Do we flush here? I'm looking for fail second inch short here now. If we can get it, but the downtrend is very strong. I mean, these bear bars are tremendous on the higher time frames.
Okay. It's obviously a bear trend right now. Regardless, no setups, right? No setups to get into the bear trend, other than just going short, willy-nilly. Which is not a bad, actually not that bad of a strategy. When you see it being bearish, just go short anywhere. Anywhere, everywhere. Not that bad of a strategy, to be honest. First entries are just killing it right now. I just have no opportunity. I have no opportunity here. All first entries. It's going lower and lower. Maybe you could say the first entries are my opportunities. Which is true. They are opportunities. Oh. Another first entry? Dare I just enter? It is always in short, correct? First entries only. I don't know. I mean, these legs are getting so small. I'm sitting my paws. These little teeny swings here. Also known as a small pullback bear trend. All first entries. First entries, 8th push down without breaking a previous pivot high. This is absolutely astounding. Very cool though. I mean, it's nothing I can do. I could watch. I could take every first entry if I wanted to. And the first, second entry you get, it's going to be a failure. Just watch. On a super strong downtrend. First, second entry you get, it's going to be too late in trend, and it's not going to work out. That's what I'm thinking. Usually happens like that, right? When these exhausted moves like this, the first second entry you get will fail. Unfortunately, it happens all the time. This year, I'm just struggling on letting my runners run. I knew where I should get out, but got scared of losing what I have already made. Any advice? It's natural. But, you know, if that is your problem, just walk away. Set up your chart. Set up your trade. Just walk away. Go to Walmart. Do something else. Also, a mentality about it. Just know that it's all free money. Quote unquote free money. Not really, right? It's money you've earned, but still. Maybe getting a second entry short here. And again, on super strong moves like this, the first second entry short you get just fails, and it's just terrible. It's because like moves like this are typically exhaustive, right? Exhaustive moves. Maybe second short forming here. Again, I'm not going to take the second short because it's late in trend and also it's exhaustive. I've just seen these fail way too many times. I cannot take them. I cannot take these. I just see them fail way too many times, to be honest. Second entry short forming here. I don't know. Should I just take it? Should I just try? For the content. For the content. Second entry short. I wish it looked better than this. It's kind of like overlapping now, these bars. I wish you give us a nice like new high. And nice. I mean, it's a good signal bar. I was not ready for it. You gotta be really ready for that. I was not ready for that. Because I wish we actually touched the 20 EMA. I wish we actually made a new high, right? Wish we did this. Actually made a new high. Instead, this is a nice signal bar. Quick 2 points. Not 2 points yet, but I'm just waiting. I've just seen these fail way too many times, pandas. When it's late in trend, exhaustive move like this, like I just jump in on the first second just short I can find, and it fails. But it's gonna work out here. You know, the one I don't try. But I mean, that's just what it is. When it's so exhaustive. It's all good. Lo and behold, the second just short that I haven't seen in like 3 months actually works out and looks decent on a downtrend. It's just been so long since I've seen a second short like somewhat decent. But I was really patient. I wanted a new high here. Actually on this push up. Never got it.
made a lower high. It's a lower high second entry short. Good signal bar. Doesn't quite touch the 20 EMA nor the trend line. Therefore, I skipped it. Plus, looked exhaustive. 5-minute chart also, right? Has this big wick here. Thinking it'll probably get a small pullback back up, break above the previous candle's high. Doesn't do that. 10,000 tick chart, right? Just been on a solid down leg. It's just like I would take that 9 out of 10 times, but the 9 out of the last 10 times I've taken it is failed, and now the 10th time I skip it, it does work out nicely here. It's all good. Just watching pandas. So annoying.
$10,000 tick trap.
Really hard for me just to go long all of a sudden here. It's such a strong downtrend right now. Um, First break of trend here. But such a strong uptrend right now. Right, the 5 minutes, absolutely just like monster bull bar. Al Brooks would just buy here. Al Brooks would just buy here. Maybe one more bull bar he'll buy. It's such a strong bull bar on the 5 minute chart. It's ridiculous. People still doing sell the close. A 5 minute chart. Absolute no follow through on a super strong bull bar. Just sell the close there. People still always in short. Sell the close. Warren Woo. If I can get a short. But we're above the 20 EMA here, so it's a little difficult to find a short here. Darn, I don't know. Such a strong move up. You're thinking for a new high here before going short. All right, one more test on the high here. Did any of you guys watch the Oscars yesterday? Is that still a thing people watch, the Oscars? Big push down. 5 minute chart's absolutely destroying this bull bar with always in short trading. No entries for me though. No entries whatsoever, actually. Hugh. Let's just see if there's going to be a Will Smith. Anyone's going to Will Smith anyone. That honestly was probably the most exciting Oscars ever. Honestly, if I was attending the Oscars, I think I'd be so bored. It's like 3 hours long, and it's just people doing speeches. Honestly, it's a bit boring. It's a bit boring for me. It was kind of sad seeing Arnold and Danny DeVito. It just reminded me of the movie Twins. Second just short here. Do I like it though? Do I love it? Of course not. Of course I don't love this trade. Do I have to take it though? Could get choppy here. Just want to sit on my paws still. I mean, I don't like it taking trade when the first leg is above the 20 minute. It doesn't make sense to go short. Right? It doesn't make sense that you go short here, right? This is a two-legged pullback, but it doesn't make sense to do this. Yeah, I love movies. Basically, Oppenheimer won every single award there could be. I just felt like last year there were no movies. Like half the movies I didn't even hear about. And it just felt like there were just no real good movies last year. I don't know. It was a little dead in the movie space. I think probably because like a lot of the stuff happened like maybe on streaming. More streaming content out there than just like movie theaters. Yeah, I guess Oscars are really for the what happens afterwards. That's what everyone's waiting for. Second entry short forming here. 2000 tick chart. This is wild. I mean, look at the 5 minute. It's just bouncing. A strong bull bar. Sold the close. Strong bear bar. Bought the close. This is insane. Pure price. Pure trading range at the moment. It's the second edge is short here. I gotta take it. I gotta take it here. Okay, I'm done. I didn't take it. It reverses immediately. I still try? Even it's disappointing right off the bat. I feel like I've already hesitated way too much. Not the doji bar. I'm not too upset I didn't take it. Oh, wow. Very not upset I didn't take it now. My second just short fails.
10,000 tick trap.
Very glad I skipped that trade. Or Ninja didn't allow me to enter that trade, really. Maybe making a new high finally on this big move up. Which is crazy. Guess second entry short here fails. Trap fails. Triple trap here. We do have news tomorrow, Pandas, and the market could just be waiting for the big news tomorrow, which makes sense as well. So I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe double top here. I personally would wait for a new high to be created before trying anything. By the way, this level, this line here is the overnight low. The landscape is changing now, it looks like. Tomorrow, CPI numbers, it's going to be a big one. It's going to be a make or break, I think. There's no guarantees of that, but I feel like the news typically is big enough. Making a new high. Approaching the 20 EMA on the 10,000 tick with a strong bull bar, ending on its high. Near its high, at least. Just wacky. It's wacky, 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 wacky. Some water move up. What a massive move up. The 5 minute went from all bear bars to now just multiple bull bars. Strong bull bars, in fact. 10,000 tick chart setting itself up for a second entry short off the 20 MA. Could trap here, though. Who knows? This is tough, Pandas. My mind is so set on going short, but right now this looks bullish. For some reason, the market turned to always in long. was always in short, now always in long. It just had this little small like consolidation, and then we had this bull bar, and then you can see at the close they just bought it. Inside bar trade, similar to what I tried to do here, but they did it here. Hard to take the second entry short on the 10,000 tick because we're above the 20 minute on the 2,000 tick. Like way above it. Outside bar, inside bar. 10,000 tick chart doesn't look good anymore for a second entry short. It looks better for a failed second entry short. Right, because you got a solid bull close above the 20 MA. Now it's setting itself up for a second entry short. Failure. 5 minutes is catching up back to the 20 MA at this point. Well, says, hello, sexy panda. I think price is going to be big confused until CPI tomorrow. I appreciate the little introduction. I mean, that's important. The little address to me. I mean, that's probably the most important part of that message. I appreciate it. Summer in the Rockies. Panda, your favorite website for news? I use Forex Factory. A lot of people use Financial Juice. But that's probably because they get affiliate money from that. I personally like how Forex Factory looks. Feels. I like it better. Okay, going short. Second entry short triggering on the 10,000 tick. The most ugly signal bar ever. Doesn't tick chart. This is the signal bar, just a solid, like, strong bull bar. That's the worst signal bar you can imagine. 10,000 tick chart. It's making some moves though. Making some big moves. Unbelievable. He says some people get their news from strange places. The thing is like I only look at high impact news. Some people consider like there's like low impact news, there's like medium impact news, there's high impact news. I just look at the very high impact news. So sometimes like home sales usually it's not high impact news, but every once in a while it'll move the markets a little bit. Every once in a while, it's not worth it for me to keep track of it. Second entry short, 10,000 tick chart. I mean, actually works out pretty nicely. Unfortunately, I'm not taking a second short that looks like that. By the way, pandas, BBM for 71% off with 3 days to pass and $35 resets ends Wednesday. Take advantage of it while it lasts. And it's actually good timing because tomorrow we have big news. So if you're like me and you like to trade, you like to pass your evals, which is something I may have to do this time. My counts are suffering.
But if you like to pass your evals in one single trade, then you know these promos are perfect for it. Like perfect for it. We're just like buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, right? 5-minute chart. You at the end of this bar they just bought it. At the end of this bar they sold it. End of this bar they bought it. They bought it again, but then they sold it, and now they're buying it. What in the world, pandas? It's like the market is like making it as obvious as possible we're entering into a trading range. Ruben, welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining at 10:40. I'm just kidding. I mean, you could join whenever, but I'm just saying we may end soon, if you know what I mean. Huh. Bouncing off our trend line perfectly here. This is insane. Hours changed in my country. I was thinking it was 10:30. Huh. You know what? I don't blame you because it was daylight savings. It was daylight savings, so I get it. I get it. Daylight savings will mess up people internationally. If you guys didn't know, we had daylight savings, so we're an hour ahead from where we were. We spring forward. So for you guys, things started an hour before. You know, if you're international, you're like, why is the stream starting so early? I guess I'll go long. I don't know, Pandas. I guess I'll go long. I don't know. I guess I'll go long. That's my strategy today. I guess I'll go long. Salvatore, I wonder why it's only the U.S. that does the daylight savings now. Here in Europe, it's a week or two later. So confusing. Oh, I didn't know Europe had daylight savings. I'm ignorant about that. I thought the U.S. was the only country that did it. I had no idea Europe did that. That's crazy. You guys are lying to me. There's no way Europe does daylight savings. I had no idea. That's crazy. My mind is blown. I actually had no idea. That's so funny. I really didn't. I had no idea. Canada has daylight savings too? What? What's happening, pandas? It actually doesn't make sense to go long here. But we're gonna do it anyways, pandas. Inside bar created on the 5-minute chart. Who's pushing down? No, thank you. Don't want any part of this. What in the world's happening? Yeah, we got about $1,000 left on our threshold. We're gonna do an all or nothing thing here. It's not like all or nothing, but it's pretty close. It's pretty close. It's a silly day to do it too. It doesn't make sense to do it today. It doesn't make sense to do it on this trade. But pandas, here we are, staring death in the face. Are you scared? You're only scared because you don't know. We have $35 resets. Here we go. This is it, pandas. Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers, pandas. It looks like a bad trade, pandas. I traded right in chop. Unfortunate here. Ooh. I'm so scared. I'm just so scared. I'm getting out. I'm so scared, pandas. I'm such a scared little panda right now. I'm just a really scared little panda to take that trade. It just seems so weird. It's a weird trade, to be honest. I think there's better ones out there, to be honest, but who knows? This just got so choppy. Well, what God do you want to pray to? There's only one God. There's only one living God. Don't you know? Ooh, this trade looks better now to go short. Right, that long is looking sus. It's almost better to go short here at this point. But it's such a triangle right now. It's just such a triangle. Pops back up. Okay, cool. Very cool. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Wow. Okay. Ooh, ends up looking nice, actually. Ends up actually being a decent trade, surprisingly. Ooh, yeah. It's scary, though. It's really scary. It would have worked out, actually, Pandas. I mean, why did you guys tell me to get out of that trade? It would have worked out perfectly. Why did you tell me to get out? Jeez. No, I'm just kidding, of course. I just got too scared, to be honest. It was such a sus trade. You can tell it was confused, right, with just the reaction from it. Very disappointing right off the bat. It would have actually been a decent trade to take. Goodness. Your prayers worked. But I didn't have faith. Abandoned the trade. Jeez Louise. Five-minute creating a wedge top. 5-minute hitting the 20 EMA, right? With the second entry short. 5-minute 20 EMA, second entry short here. This will be my last trade of the day if we trigger the second entry short here. Such a strong bull bar on 10,000 tick, right? We're not getting confluence right now in the higher time frames. Jeez. This was tough. Oh, you know what? Sorry. Today is the last day for $35 resets. I didn't know that. Oh, shoot. What? 1 second. Did I get that right? That's weird. No, it's supposed to be till Wednesday. But the email that Apex sent us says today. That seems wrong. It says last chance 3 day to pass. Oh, pass by Wednesday night. Pass by Wednesday. Oh, I see. You have to start today to pass by Wednesday night for the 3 day. Interesting. I see what they're saying. That's so weird. That's just a weird way to put it. You need to start it today in order for it to pass in 3 days, which is by Wednesday. Not like the 1 day to pass, right? You can do it up until the last day, but on this promo, you need to do it 3 days before it ends. So today is kind of like the last day to buy eval, so you can pass them in 3 days. Does that make sense, man? That's a little confusing, but hope that makes sense. I mean, it's no difference, right? You buy it today, and then you start building up trading days, right? Just trade a micro on it, and so by Wednesday, you already have 3 days on it. So, it's no difference if you purchase it now or later. All right, this is just going up. I mean, I was actually in a good trade. I was actually in the right trade. It's just so confusing right there. I just didn't know. I just didn't know. I was actually in the right trade right there. The main thing I was looking at was a 10,000 tick trap here. I was hoping that entering there would trigger this, but I got very confused. Huh. Very interesting. I guess I'm trading the fail second entry long, or fail second entry short on the 5 minute. I'm gonna stay until I'll stay until 11:05. Let's see what happens. $11:05 because I want to see this candle finish, and then I want to see the next candle. Actually, I'll see what happens here. If we get a trap here on the 5 minute, I'll take it. It got really crazy. Look at this price action panels, right? Strong bull bar, no follow through. Strong bear bar, no follow through. Strong bull bar, no follow through. Strong bear bar, no follow through. Strong okay bull bar, strong bull bar, then follow through. It got a little wacky. I'm not gonna lie. Where's Blacklight? Yeah, he's taking a break. He's taking a break. If you join the Discord, you know he was pretty active there, but I think I think he's on a vacation or something. Let's see if we get it. Let's see, Pennis, if we get our fail second entry short here. I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, what's going on here? Okay, let's see if we get our fail second entry short here. If we make a new high here, if we break this high, the previous candle's high, I'm done. I'm done. I am done. I'm done with this. If we break this low, then I'm gonna wait till the trap triggers. Stream will end either if we break this high, which we almost just did. Okay, we just broke it. All right, Pandas, I'm done. Pandas, hey, we're down a little bit today, but Pandas, it's okay. You know, you know your panda has a backup plan all the time. You know he does. Pandas, I'll see you guys bright early tomorrow. Tomorrow, remember this big news, and like I said, today's the last day. I guess you can really qualify for the 3-day to pass. The $35 resets will last until Wednesday, but what I mean by the 3-day to pass qualification is, since it takes 3 days to pass, promo ends on Wednesday. That means you have to start today in order for the 3-day to pass rule to, affect your accounts on Wednesday if you pass them. So it don't matter. If you're planning to take, get a couple anyways, might as well just get them today. Build up a couple trading days. No difference really. But Pandas, I'll see you guys bright early tomorrow, 9 o'clock for the pre-market, 9:15 for the mainstream. Thanks for joining. I know we had daylight savings. It was a little bit rough for a lot of you guys, but let's just say we're gonna get better tomorrow. Pandas, I'll see you guys bright and early. As always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.